আমরা দ্রুতই শুরু করে দিব। আমাদের এখনকার সেশনটা মূলত স্ম্যাগ গ্লাসওয়ার ওয়াশিং মেশিন। এখানে অনেক ওয়ারিং থাকে, যে কারণে আমরা মনে হয় সবাই উপকৃত হব। I think it will be great time for us.
Hello to everybody. Let me introduce me to you before the meeting starts. Waiting for 5 minutes for the other people. I'm Nicola Sacchetti. I'm the export manager. I'm from Italy. I'm the export manager for Smeg Instruments division. I'm in charge. I work in Smeg since a few years, and I'm in charge for Asia region, Australia, Middle East, and Africa. Thank you, first of all, thank you to ChemTech and all the people from ChemTech for this opportunity to show you my company and the product that we manufacture. We can start with a short presentation of the company, because Smeg Instruments is only a part of a huge company that is called Smeg, and is very famous in the world for domestic appliances. Maybe some of you knows this brand. We manufacture, we are famous for domestic appliances like kitchens, ovens, dishwasher, washing machine for domestic use, refrigerator, and many other small appliances. The history of the company is a long history. The company born in 1948, after the Second World War in Italy. It's a family-owned company. 100% of the company is under a family owner, no shareholders, and this is the third generation. The company started with the manufacturing of the domestic appliances, but many 40 years ago, I repeat, using the expertise and the working knowledge about the washing cycle, washing system that they know with the washer machine for the domestic use, they decided to entering also the professional sector. This is a timeline of what we did in the time before, and in the 40 years ago, it's not here, maybe it's sorry. Yeah, okay. 1985, we entered in the professional sector. So this means that starting from a dishwasher, we create a new model for professional use. This means no plastics, only stainless steel, washing pumps with power and power pump, and many other improvements that can reach the certification necessary for the professional use of the glassware washer. This is our headquarters in Italy. It's a very nice place on the countryside. We are far from all the most famous city, just because the family that owned Smeg were born in this area. So this is why they decided to keep the headquarters and one factory in this area to be great to the people that for many years worked in the factory for the Smeg company. Okay. And this is the place in Italy, center north of Italy. We have 5 facilities in Italy. All our products are manufactured in Italy, and the important one for the instrument division are the Buffer R1, that is a factory, a huge factory, R&D department, and technical laboratories for all the washer machines that Smeg manufactures. So for the glassware washer, and Turin for the medical refrigerators. The company is, I said to you, is a big company, it's a huge company. We have 20 subsidiaries in the world, and most of them are in Europe, but we are also oversee subsidiaries in the world. And every year, or we continuously grow in this business. In 2000, sorry for the figures, are not the last year figures, but in 2022, the turnover of the company was around 900 million. 2023 was bigger, and 85% of the business are made for the export. In Italy, is 15%. This means that Italy is still our main, most important market. The second one, if I remember well, is Australia. The third, UK, France, and so on. We have many subsidiaries that are doing something like 15%. Coming to our organization, we have two business units. One is domestic appliances, and the other one is professional division. Just to be clear, the two divisions are completely separated. There's nothing to do. The products for the professional division are nothing comparing to the domestic appliances. There are two different factories, two different laboratories, and two different testing process and everything. The division that I'm responsible is Smeg Instruments. Smeg Instruments has three market channels: laboratory, hospital, and dental. Starting from the healthcare, just to be fast on it, we manufacture washer disinfector machine. The washer disinfector machine disinfect the equipment, the surgery equipment, before you go to the sterilization in autoclaves. Medical refrigerator, blood banks, and plasma freezers. For the hospital sector, our products are all MDR regulated and MDR certified. This means that they are medical devices. Dental is the same, medical devices for dental use, so it's something that is similar to hospital, but for dental use. And life science. Life science is for laboratories, and we manufacture glassware washer machine, and all the accessories to configure a glassware washer. These are the three different size and model that we can supply. Under-counter glassware washer, that are the smallest one. We will see later in the presentation, we go depth in the presentation. Under-counter machine with a cabinet for detergent, and the big high-capacity glassware washer. All the accessories to accommodate all the glassware that you need, and professional refrigerators. Professional refrigerators are positive temperature freezers with negative temperature, or double temperature refrigerators. We have also only two models of depth ultra refrigerators, minus 86, the biggest one, 678 liters, and the small one. Okay. Now we are going deep in the glassware washer system. Which are the advantages for use an automatic washing system? Because I said that yes, we offer this machine, but why someone that is washing the glassware in the laboratory need to change their methods to the automatic glassware machine? Sure, because there's a best efficacy in the using of an automatic machine, because the temperature is higher than what you can use by hand. The pressure of the water is higher than what you're using from the sink or from the tap water. You are safe that there are no scratches and breakage on the glassware, so you save also money. You need to change later the glassware on your laboratory. Another important thing is the consumption. Yes, I know that, for example, we are not in Europe here, but in Europe, I guarantee you that there are a lot of companies that now are very interested in the low consumption, not only for the energy point of view, but also from water, and to be compliant with the new directives for the environment. And this is something that you can do with an automatic glassware machine. For example, in the dosing of the detergent, you know that detergent, when after using the detergent, they go to waste. And where are they now? At the end of their waste process, they will arrive in the sea, in the river. And if you use a machine, you use a less detergent for each washing cycle. And this, at the end of the year, will save a lot of detergent consumption. The same for the energy or the water. Consider that the person that actually is doing the washing system, it can be formed, can be specialized to do other different jobs inside the company. So this is another opportunity. And for me, one of the most important is the safety. The safety, for example, for the operator, because the operator has a high opportunity to cut his finger or touch some samples or solvents that are not good for their health. So the reduction of this contact with the glassware or with the samples of the glassware increase the safety of the operators. The most important thing is the last one, validation. Only with an automatic glassware machine you can validate your results, because the results at the end are reproducible and are documented. We will see how we can document the results. So inside, just one picture to show you how it works. Inside the glassware washer, you have water, of course. You have high temperature. All the glassware washer reaches reach 95 degrees of temperature in the last rinse phase, and you can add the chemicals, detergent. At the end of this process, with a mechanical action from the water pressure, the result is a clean glassware. There are some, this is a introduction picture, but you need the final rinse phase of the glassware washer must be done with a neutral demineralized water. This is to avoid all the residual on the glassware. You can decide to do all the cycles with the demineralized water. This means that you need to have this kind of connection in your laboratory. If this connection is not available, we can supply also purifier system that can through osmosis can do demineralized water. Okay. We can see our product range. GW means glassware washer. All our models are with this code, GW. This is the under-counter range. Under-counter means that you can place the machine under the desk, under the bench, and we have different increasing in performance machines, starting from the 0 to 60, that is the basic model, standard model, up to the 4090, that is the professional machine that generally is used in the pharma labs. This is the most important machine for the pharma labs because it's the only one that can be upgraded with a conductivity sensor. You need a conductivity sensor for your validation. Sometimes it's requested from the validation system. And only this machine is, in only this machine is possible to have the conductivity sensor as an accessory. So we can cover all the kind of laboratories. starting from a school or university where nothing more than a glassware washer you need, so the machine can do the job in the right way without accessories, 0 to 60. There's an interesting model that is 2145, that is the second one. This is very important because it's only 45 centimeters width, and this is very useful where you have lack of space or you don't want to use a lot of space in your lab, and growing in the machine. We have some machines with, you can add, if you want, the dryer system. Dryer system means that at the end of the cycles you have a dryer, an automatic engine motor dryer that with hot air dry the glassware. And for the 4290 you have in addition a cabinet on the side where you can store the detergent tank, the jerry cans of the detergent on the side. For the other models you have to store it on the back, on the front, or on the side of the machine. You don't have the cabinet. Freestanding machine, big machines. These are high capacity machines. The small undercounter machine has a capacity, all the machines except the 45 centimeters width have a capacity of 150 liters on 2 levels. For the big machine, the capacity starts from 266, the smallest one, 6010, up to more than 400 liters of capacity in the 6290. Starting from the 6290, that is our biggest machine, you have 3 levels, up to 3 levels of machine with a high dimension chamber, and you can wash, or on one level you can wash bigger reactors or big bottles, 10 liters or more, because you don't have any limitation in the space. Or if you want to wash, for example, small vials or test tubes or small volumetric flask, 25 milliliters or 50 milliliters, we have an accessories, a trolley accessories that can accommodate in these accessories up to 208 pieces each levels. If you consider 3 levels, there are more than 600 pieces every cycle that you can wash in the same time. So this is a really high capacity machine, 6290. It's a drop-down door, stainless steel door, available with or without a glass door. But this is our biggest machine. The other 3 models are the same machine with 3 different features. 6010 is a drop-down manual door, up to 3 levels with a small capacity, 266. The second one, 7010, is the same machine of the 6010, same capacity, but the door is a sliding automatic door. 7015 is more than 300 liters, so it's more than 60 and less than 62 capacity with a sliding door. All the machines with the glass, 60 or 70, are available also double door. If you have a pass-through wall and 2 different rooms where you load the dirty glassware in one room, you can unload the cleaned glassware on the other room, in the cleaning room, and there's no connection between the 2 rooms, and you can say that no contamination between the two phases. All the machines are CE marked and compliant with the highest directives, European directives, and for these models we have many installations worldwide. We are quite new in Bangladesh, but we are very introductory in other countries. For example, in India. In India we have many installations. During the last 20 years we installed more than 200 machines in all the pharmaceutical industries laboratories, quality control or testing laboratories, and we can have a lot of experience in this kind of company. So the references are from other countries, but we are not new. Remember that I told you that the company started 40 years ago, so it's 40 years that we did this, we do this job. Okay. If you want, you can do some question now regarding glassware washer if you want, or we can wait for the end. It's not a problem for me. After this, I will start with the refrigerator. So, okay, you can think about the question and then at the end. The other important product range that we have are the professional refrigerators. We manufacture washer disinfector and professional refrigerators. We have a dedicated factory that is manufacturing only medical refrigerator. This is located close to Turin, and if you ask me what is the features, what is the characteristics of your refrigerators if you compare it to other brands, the answer is short. Is the starter structure. All the structure of the refrigerator is stainless steel, and it's very tough. This is in my opinion, the most important thing from the quality of the products, because no plastic is inside the refrigerators and no other low quality material is used for these refrigerators. And the other thing is that all our compressors, and we are an Italian manufacturer, our compressor, that is the heart of the refrigerator, is made in Italy. There are many other competitors in Italy. You know that Italy is one of probably the country where all the refrigeration, the medical refrigeration, was born in many years ago. Actually, we have other competitors from worldwide, from China, from other companies, from other countries. But Italy, remember that was the country where this was born in some years ago. We will see later some pictures about the refrigerators. We manufacture positive temperature refrigerator, negative, so freezers, or double temperature refrigerators. Yes, the refrigerator is important, the compressor, is important the structure, but is important as well the controller. All our refrigerators are available with the standard basic controller with the digital display or big touchscreen display. This is quite new. We launched it last year. It's called Evo Evolution. It's a big screen of more than 7 inches touch screen, color, with a lot of information that you can read directly in front of the freezer, of the refrigerator. It's available to all our refrigerators. It's an accessory that you can choose without or with this controller. The specification of the refrigerator are the same. There are some improvements due to the using of this screen. For example, the most important is the Wi-Fi connectivity. Wi-Fi connectivity is included in all the Evo version of the refrigerators, and this is completely free, is included. And with this Wi-Fi connectivity, you can connect the refrigerator. If you have more than one, you can connect all the refrigerators to your wireless connection to your system, and check it based on the web page. So you, wherever you are, even here, if you are connected to the same page, you can check what is happening in front of the refrigerator, because it's not only there's a cloud system that we can supply, and this cloud system collects all the information from the refrigerator, but not only the temperature and alarms. All the screen is mirrored on the Smeg cloud system. In this way, you can select, switch on, switch off the light, or do all the things that you can do if you were in front of the refrigerator. This is very important not only for the user to be informed about the alarms, to receive emails with all the data logger, with the data information, and all the details of the refrigerators quickly on your email, or daily you can change the specification. But it's very important for the service part of the point of view, because as well as you have the access to this web page, the service team can, from their office, can check what is happening on the refrigerator, and in this way they can give you some troubleshooting, some suggestion to how to proceed to solve the issue, or if something is worse than what they think, they can start reaching you after collecting the correct spare part to solve the problem that they already know it because they saw on the screen. This is a very useful tool, mainly from the service and maintenance point of view. In the screen you can see real-time graphics of the temperature. We have 3 different temperature probes. 2 are for the temperature inside in 2 positions of the refrigerators, one in the top and one in the middle, and the control 50,000 for the control of the alarms. That can be it is the probe that can check the alarms for the refrigerators, and all the information are available directly, available easily on the screen. There's another important thing that with this screen you can do is the vision of the alarms, the written alarms. The alarms, when the sounds an alarm, you can check which alarm is sounding, but not only a code or a number. You can read the written which is the alarm that is sounding. For example, if the alarm is high temperature due to door opening, you can read on the screen high temperature due to door opening, not an alarm, for example, A3 alarms, and you have to know, or you have to check on the user manual what does it mean. It's written, and with the red light, I know that now it's very small picture, but with the red line you can see which alarms is sounding. There are many alarms. We have also, returning to the environment and low consumption, there is also the energy saving option for night and day. So at night you have a screen that is completely black, only with the temperature indication. And this is available on all our products. These are our positive temperature refrigerator. We start from 100 liters capacity up to 1,400 liters capacity, double door. We have 150, 200, 250, 300, 450, 520, 700 liters, and 1,400. This is a huge product range that can cover and satisfy all the requests from the market. The standard configuration of the refrigerators is with shelves, but if you want, you can change it with drawers. All the refrigerators' positive temperature can be supplied with a solid door or with a glass door, depending on the request of the customer. You can download all the data with the software that I told you before, or there's an USB port where you can download the data logger. For the Evo version, the data logger can store the information up to 10 years. You can have as an accessory battery backup. This means that if the electronic connection falls down due to a fault in the electrical connection, the refrigerator is off, switch off. But you can continue to record the temperature inside the refrigerators, and you exactly know during the time that was switched off the temperature that you reach. There's another important accessories for the positive temperature refrigerator, that is the switch off, the automatic switch off of the compressor if the temperature goes less than 2 degrees, to avoid the freezing of the samples inside the refrigerator. This is an important accessory. For the basic model, not with the big screen, that has Wi-Fi connectivity, for the standard basic model with a digital display, you can add a LAN port to connect through Ethernet the system to your intranet inside the laboratory. This is not available on the big screen because you have the Wi-Fi connection. All the positive temperature refrigerators have automatic defrosting. And if you want, you can add the chart recorder, paper chart recorder, the analogic recording on paper of the temperature is an accessory that you can add. Freezers. We have a wide range of freezers with different temperatures, starting from -10, that is -15, that you can set up to -10, up to 42, -42. The door is only solid, no glass, to avoid dispersion of the heating inside or outside if the sun touches the door. There's a high polyurethane isolation in the door and on the side. And we have different temperature and different capacities depending on the temperature. But the biggest one is 1,400 liters freezers. Interesting products are the double temperature product. Double temperature means that you have two different chambers with two different temperatures. One possibility is one chamber with positive temperature and one with the freezers, or double temperature positive. It means that you have two separated chambers. Both of them are positive temperature, and you can set up different positive temperature or the same temperature, but you can consider it like two different separated refrigerators in one structure. Because for the double temperature refrigerators, remember that you have two compressors and two evaporators, so they are completely separated. The controller, for the basic model, we have two different digital screens. For the Evo version, the big touch screen, we have only one screen with separators that you can read both of the temperature in the same time with the same graphics. So it's very useful. There are only three different capacities. One is 180 positive and 100, the first one, 180 positive and 100 freezer. You can choose the positive temperature, glass door or solid door. 350, 350, the middle one, and the biggest one, 700 plus 700 liters, one positive and one freezer. The same for double positive temperature. If you have any question, I am here. We can back also in the glassware washer. Please?
What is the cycle time of the glassware washer?
Sorry,
Cycle time.
Okay, yes. Yes, sorry. For the cycles, in the glassware washer, we have 20, sorry, I forgot to tell you, so thank you for the question. 20 pre-installed cycles that are validated by Smeg, and 20 empty spaces where you can customize the program. So you can set up to 10 phases of the same in one cycle, and you can set up all the phases of this of the cycle. This means that standard cycle is around 45 minutes, 1 hour, depending on which cycle you decide to use, the standard or intensive, with the drying phase. But you can set up everything. So if you don't want to use a dryer, you can completely switch off the dryer phase, and you can say, because you take out the glassware and put in an oven, for example. This is something that you can do. You can reduce the time of the cycle. So it's up to you. But the standard is 45 1 hour cycles. There's an option for the bigger machine, for the biggest machine, that is called the turbo. Turbo machine is a preheater. The machine has a preheater tank where the water, because the time that you spend a lot of time not in washing but in heating the water. So if you have a preheating tank, you can preheat the water, and when you start the cycle, the water is already hot, and you can complete a cycle, full cycle, in 35 minutes, only for big machine. This is a version of a preheating tank.
And the detergent is the detergent specific for your glassware machine?
Detergent, of course, we have our detergent, and all our 20 pre-installed cycles are validated by Smeg in our laboratories using our detergent. But we are not closed, we are open. You can buy from local market the detergent that you prefer, the distributor can offer you. But you have to validate it by yourself, the cycles with that detergent. We can give you the information regarding the detergent. Generally, the detergents are alkaline detergent and alkaline.
It should be antifoamy.
If you use correct detergent, no need an antifoam. Alkaline detergent and acid neutralizer. This is the standard, but you can add more. We have 2 peristaltic pumps that are pre-installed in all the machines, but you can add up to 2 more in the bigger machine, up to 3 more in addition, 3 peristaltic pumps. For example, I work also for other countries involved in the petrol laboratories, and to wash the residual of oil from the glassware that are very is a sticky material, or is something that they are using also caustic soda. So caustic soda is foaming. So you need also in addition 1 more peristaltic pump for an anti-foam system. So depending on which are the user that you have which glassware do you have to wash and which samples. But all the cycles that are validated by us, that is called plastic, for example. We have cycles that is dedicated to plastics that are sensitive to the temperature. We have a cycle that is dedicated. We have many cycles, depending on what you have to wash.
Do you have any vision about pipette cleaner?
Yes.
Glassware shells?
Yes, we have some accessories. All the machines work in the same time. So peristaltic pumps, and you can choose between sprayer arm washing. That is, 1 sprayer arm is available in all the machine. In the big machine, you have 2 sprayer arms, 1 in the bottom and 1 in the seam. In addition, you have the injection, the trolleys with injection that the water goes inside the glassware. For pipettes, we have the same. We have a support that can accommodate, depending on the machine. For the biggest machine, 100 pipettes, and the water comes inside from from the smallest part of the pipettes and completely wash the pipettes. All the I take this opportunity to tell you that the water goes inside from the injection spigot. The same as the air. The hot air for drying phase goes inside the glassware through the same spigot. There's the same cycle that is separated by a valve, but at the end of the cycle, the hot air goes inside to all the glassware washer if you use the injection trolleys. Thank you for the question.
So the refrigerator has data storage facility. So does it also store the alarm? Alarm store?
Yes. If you want, just to
I'm just asking whether since you refrigerator is storing data, at the same time whether it is storing the alarms.
Yes, sir.
And if yes, then how many alarms it can store?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The answer is yes. Alarms, temperature, all the data logger is downloadable from the refrigerators through a USB, only through USB. This is for both the version. For the basic model, not 10 years because the memory is too less, but for many months, depending on how many. This is why I'm not telling you 1 month or 2 months, because it can be a lot of alarms. For the big screen, we have up to 10 years, and you can store. We have something like 14 or more different alarms that we can set up and check. So all the alarms are downloadable. And the same for the glassware washer. All the glassware washer machine have a USB, and you can download the cycles. Remember at the beginning I told you that the cycle must be validated. The validation system needs an automatic washer machine because the cycle is written. You can add a printer, or you can connect your external printer to the glassware washer, and at the end of the cycle is well done. You print a record that say that you have who is the operator and the temperature that the water reaches and the time of duration when it starts and when it ends, and they say, okay, cycle is passed, so you are guaranteed that the glassware are washed.
Regarding this refrigerator item, what is the data storage interval and whether this data is editable or not?
Okay. There are differences between the basic model and the Evo model. For basic model, 10 minutes. The temperature is every 10 minutes, and the data are modifiable. It's a doc document. For the Evo version, it's every 30 seconds, and the data are not modifiable. It's a PDF. So this is another thing that you have to consider when you choose a refrigerator. And you just, because if you are interested in this, you are interested also in the other things that I'm telling you, you can set up for the Evo version, the big screen, a password. You have the access to open the door. It's a password that is only one password, so you can't identify who is the operator, but you know that all the people that know that password can open the door. And you can change the password every month, for example, or when you want, or when someone left the company, or and with a PIN code, three figures in the PIN code, you can open the door, and it's recorded that the door is open. Yes. Well,
The password is multiple level or a single level?
this is another password. The password, multi-level password. We have three different passwords in the factory password: super user, user, and service. These are the three-level password. Yes, but there is a fourth, but it's only for a factory. So user can change can set up the limit of the temperature, but nothing more. Switch on and switch off the refrigerator. This is yes. Super user that can modify also some parameters, and service that can do everything. Okay. Are there other questions? Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. And if for all the requests and inquiries, please contact ChemTech. Okay. Thank you very much.
Great, thanks for Smeg.